Do I need to be filming a video at literally 8:30 in the evening? No. But am I going to? Yes. And it is so quiet in my apartment tonight. I hate silence. I hate silence. Oh my God. I don't even know what I'm gonna film today. I don't even have a look planned in mind. We're just gonna see where this goes, and I'm just gonna talk to you guys because I feel like I owe you guys a makeup video at this point. I've done a lot of vlogs. Also, I bought this brush set. It was on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty like months ago. What was that, like 2 months ago? I have not taken these out of the box yet because I was waiting specifically to film a video with them. That's how long it's been since I've really been able to just sit and do my makeup. This is the Morphe and Ariel? I don't actually know how to say this person's name. I don't even know who they are, honestly. I just saw this brush set and was like, I could use an upgrade. Here's the thing. The brushes that I use right now for my makeup are the same brushes I bought in like 2015 when I first started doing my makeup. Like, I still have the very first set of Real Techniques brushes that I ever bought. We were due for an upgrade, okay? And these, let me not like just flash my armpit at you guys. I'm gonna try and use as many of these today as possible because they're so pretty and I need to take them out of the box. Okay, so the two palettes I'm probably gonna be bouncing back and forth between in this video are the Jolie Beauty Vampirism palette and the Scorceress palette. The Jolie Beauty Scorceress palette. I will literally link everything I use in the description below because honestly, I think I also owe you guys a sit down chat because I also enjoy videos like that. So I need to actually hold to my word on that and not just get hung up on vlogs. I just got hair in my eyebrow. Honestly, I stopped doing that thing where I draw my full eyebrow out with my eyeliner or my eyeshadow. I just kind of use it as like a mapping point so I can see where they're starting. And then I just go in with my NYX liner. All right, I can work with that. I'm actually gonna use my white concealer to clean up my eyebrows this time. All right, I think these are thin enough. Oh, I like how I said this look is for World Goth Day when World Goth Day ends in like 4 hours and I'm not going anywhere tonight. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's too many eyeshadow brushes in this kit. So we're gonna bring out some old trusties. I just want to sit and chat because I feel like a lot of time has passed since I've just had like a sit down chatty video. And I feel like a lot of things have happened. Oh my God. Starters, as you guys know, I started going back to the gym. I started that in like, oh my God, when was that? That was literally like the very end of March. Like, I think there was like 3 or 4 days left in March when I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna start strength training. It's honestly, it's going so well. I know I kind of talked about it in a previous video, one where I was like showing you guys like my night routine whenever I have to like go to the gym after work, which isn't often. I usually try to just go in the morning and get it, not to get it over with. If I go to the gym in the morning, it wakes me up, I have more energy, and just, this is gonna sound so cliche, but like when they say like going to the gym in the morning like puts your day off to a better start and like puts you in a better mood and just like sets you up for success, like they're not kidding, okay? Like some of these fitness girlies actually know what they're talking about, you know? It's actually going great. I hit 80 pounds on my deadlifts today. I am 20 pounds away from my first weight goal, which is I wanted to be able to deadlift 100 pounds and 40 pounds away from deadlifting my boyfriend. Somehow I convinced him to go to the Blue Ridge Rock Festival with me this September, which if you don't know what that is the rock festival that is hosted up here in Virginia. I have been wanting to go to this festival. I wanted to go last year because Ghost was headlining, and if you know me, you know I f***ing love Ghost. They're like my favorite band in the world. Could not go. I could not score tickets in time. I was in the process of moving or like getting ready to move because that was like September, and I moved into this apartment at the end of September. So it just didn't play out for me, and this year I'm actually anticipating on being able to renew my lease. So I shouldn't have to save up for another move this year like I've had to do for the last 2 years. So I can actually like afford to plan some trips this year. That's the thing. That's what's happening this year, you guys. I'm so excited because I am actually trying to like plan things and do things this year. So I have Blue Ridge Rock Festival in September. Before that, I actually would really like to go to Pittsburgh to see Knocked Loose with Motionless in White. I love Knocked Loose in a good indoor concert setting. They go so hard. They're actually like top 3, okay? They're like right under Ghost, if I'm being quite honest. Like my top 3 is like Ghost, Knocked Loose, and My Chemical Romance. If it doesn't work out, I'll see them at the Blue Ridge Fest because they're going to that too. And Motionless in White is also going. So I will get to hear Slaughterhouse live no matter what. But like, the more I get to see Knocked Loose live, the more years get added onto my lifespan. So like, the more the merrier. I'm also trying to get my boyfriend to go with me to that because the other thing is, I'm really hankering for like us to just take a trip out of town. I really just want to get out of town. I feel like all I've done is work. We are literally such homebodies, if I'm being quite honest. And I'm not even saying that like it's a bad thing. Like honestly, like my favorite thing every week that I look forward to is when he comes over on the weekends and we just like literally order takeout and watch Netflix. We're truly like not going out and doing things right now. We just stay home and that's totally fine. I love that so much. But now that my finances are in a better place in the near future, I would like to take some trips. I would like to go and do things. I'm just itching to get out and do more and see more. I'm not entirely sure what's in Pittsburgh besides the Penguins, and I don't even think that he enjoys that team. And I have like no idea what's going on like ever in sports, okay? I'm like barely understanding football. And when I say football, I mean the real football, not the American football. I'm talking like actual like British, European football. I'm trying to understand it so hard. It's actually not a boring sport to watch. It's not entirely boring to watch. That's like another thing that we do every weekend that's like really cute and is gonna make you guys throw up. Like we like watch soccer together every like Saturday or Sunday morning whenever his team is playing. That's like our other like cheesy little thing that we like to do every weekend. And honestly, it's so nice. I truly am just having like the best time right now, actually. I don't actually know that I've had a chance to get on camera and talk about it, but I did finally quit my department store job. As you guys know, I have 2 jobs now. I have a different job with a different kind of retailer. It's actually a wholesale club. I'm not gonna say which one. I'm not necessarily full-time because I only work about 32 hours a week there. I'm dubbing that my full-time job since I actually work there like more than I do at my other job. My other job, I only pick up like 10 to 15 hours a week and I'm really only using it to pay off my credit card. So that's my part-time job. I just call them that to like clear up any confusion. So my full-time job is the one that I recently started. I actually just hit a month there, I believe. I started on like April 11th. The part-time job that I got back, it is a company I used to work for. I went back to them because I was trying to lessen my time at the department store I worked at. I should just say, can I just say what that department store job was? It was Target. I mean, I don't work for them anymore. I feel like I can say that I worked for them and that I don't recommend anybody working for them. That's not a story I'm gonna talk about because that place was full of negativity and ugliness, and that's not what my life is full of right now. My life is full of so much light and joy right now. I need to stop saying in all my videos if I'm being quite honest. I literally do this all the time. When I'm editing, I literally scream at myself because I will like count the amount of times I say the word So now I have 2 jobs again. I'm not actually like on the register at either of these jobs. I'm doing merchandising at both, which is something that I really enjoy doing as far as like retail and operations go. I just really enjoy doing like planograms and setting ads and doing things with my hands and putting things together, and it just makes my brain happy and I can like work really quickly through it and focus easily. I don't know what part of my brain gets the smoothness from that, but it does. Obviously, neither of these jobs are my dream job, and I don't anticipate being at them very long. That's actually the story I've been telling myself. That's something that I've been doing while I've been adjusting to these work schedules, is really trying to change my mindset around just my life in general and my reality and how I'm manifesting basically everything I want. We already knew I was in my Saturn return. We already knew big things were in store for me. Truly, they have been. Oh my gosh, like the amount of shit that is just manifesting in my life right now is wild. First of all, I manifested that new job. I told myself I was gonna get a better job that paid me enough to pay my bills and not be worried about being financially unstable, and that happened, so hello. There's actually not that many eye brushes in this brush kit, and it makes me kind of sad because I was looking forward to that because I use more eye brushes than anything, but it's okay. So now I'm just focused on manifesting basically my future and everything that I want for myself because it's time. We're literally so done just coasting through life and just doing the bare minimum. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and just like really trying to like consume more like, I guess it's self-help content. So your thoughts dictate your reality. You might say like, well, things will get better one day, but if you don't truly inherently believe that for yourself, your reality won't reflect that. So basically what you have to do is tell yourself a different story, like every day. And it doesn't have to be like a different one every day, but like you tell yourself every day the story you want to hear. So the story I tell myself is, I'm not doing this forever. I'm only doing this temporarily. My favorite thing to tell myself, especially on days where I really don't want to go to work, is this is only my current situation. It is not my reality. It's just a placeholder situation to get me to the next step. This is just to take care of my bills and to keep the roof over my head while I work on the next thing, while I work on the big thing. That's the big thing that I've been working on mostly. I'm going to try and do some eyeliner now. Oh God. Oh, I gotta be able to talk while I do this. I guess the answer is no. It is dead silent in my apartment right now. It makes me really uncomfortable. I hate dead silence, honestly. As a concept and the movie, honestly, that movie freaked me out. Let me hurry up and do my other wing, and then I'll come back and keep chatting because we all know I'm not gonna be able to talk while I'm doing this. Okay, of course I said that, and then I did this wing in like 2 minutes. So these are the wings. You know, you want them so big that they're just like bat wings. You can just fly away. I guess to continue that thought, this is gonna sound like really woo-woo to somebody, I'm sure. I truly feel like I'm in a place where the universe has aligned with me. Like before, I was kind of running parallel with it because I was like trying to align with like, you know, like whatever my higher purpose is in life. And I'm like, you know, trying to figure out what it is I want to do. And then like I kind of knew what I wanted to do. I was like, you know, I really like making YouTube videos. I want to keep making content. I want to like maybe turn this into something that I could make a career out of. And then like I was like trying to get over that like hump of like, you know, like that self-doubt and that bullshit that you tell yourself where you're like, no, I can't do that. That's too fucking weird. Like nobody wants to see that. Like you can't do that. And then I was like, no, actually I can, and I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay. And it's gonna be fucking great. I think what it is it wasn't just a hump to like, you know, keep making content and keep putting myself out there. It feels like the hump that I've been trying to get over for most of my life. Big self-doubt hump. Like everybody deals with self-doubt. Everybody has a little bit of self-doubt, or maybe a lot of self-doubt, like always holding them back. And you know, it makes it hard to progress through life. It makes it harder to like go after the things that you want because you've just always kind of held yourself back. Like you're too scared to get out of your comfort zone, essentially. And I feel like I've been at the threshold. So I've been running parallel with the universe, being like, yeah, I see you. I see what I could get. I want that. But I feel like I finally hit that collision point where like I just collided with the universe. And like, guys, I had so much energy today. I got out of work at like 10 and I had so much energy because I was thinking about how I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'm gonna finish editing a video. I'm gonna have it scheduled for upload on Friday because now I have an upload schedule. If you guys weren't already aware, I am uploading videos every Friday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time, which is where I'm at. Like I'm really trying to put myself out there and like explore different topics and different things and not really like limit myself to one thing, because like why should you limit yourself to one thing your entire life, you know? Like do multiple things, do everything if you want. Like take the entire world, it's yours. That sounds really cheesy, but like that's truly the energy that I've been running on for the last couple of like months. Honestly, if this inspires any of you to like also have the same energy and like literally do whatever the fuck you want with your life, I love that so much. Please let me know if that comes through to you at all. Because like honestly, if I can do anything, if I can inspire someone to like also be this way and like live their best life, that would be fucking great. Because like we all deserve to be living our best lives. Like none of us should be feeling like we can't have the things that we want. I actually really love, what did I touch with this? Do you see this? What did I touch with this? I don't even know. Okay, let me hurry up and actually just start blending this before it sets, because this is the KVD Lock-It foundation and this stuff doesn't play. Oh, but fuck, that foundation looks so good. And then this is the new Fenty concealer. And you know, you have to like take it up a notch and mix it with the white concealer. Because you know, we're trying to look like the whole ass corpse. So excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see these videos because I'm getting so much better at editing. I'm refamiliarizing myself with Adobe and like just being good at it. All right, and then I'm just gonna set this because we don't want crinkles under our eyes. Honestly, I really need to get a different powder. I'm using the Maybelline one that I've been using for like literal years because this is a really good cheap drugstore powder, especially if like you're oilier. Recently, it hasn't really been pale enough for me, especially when I set my under eyes, it like tends to darken them. It's fine though, it'll do the trick because I actually plan on getting a new powder. I really want to get the Laura Mercier talc-free Ultra Blur translucent powder, the talc-free one. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know why I set my under eyes with my sponge when I could have used the brushes. The whole point of this was supposed to be these brushes. Oh, this is so soft. This is one thing I will give Morphe. I actually really do like a lot of Morphe brushes. Okay, and then I'm taking the A21, which is the bigger powder brush, and I'm just gonna use this to set the rest of my face. And honestly, if you're going out for goth night, you want to blend your foundation all the way down your neck so you're not looking like me, looking like a two-tone motherfucker. But since I'm literally going to stay home and watch like fucking Dracula or something, I'm just not doing that. So this is like the smokiest eyeliner pencil you could ever use. It's the Urban Decay Perversion one. I'm going to do something gross like I always do, and you guys are just going to look at me while I smudge this all over my waterline. You know, some things don't change. Back to just this channel and the content. I just have a lot of different things I want to film and I'm really excited about it. This is what I was trying to get at earlier when I was talking about the universe and the universe's energy. Like, I feel like I finally collided and intertwined myself with the universe's like energy. Like literally for years, I've always said like when like things happen in my life, I've always just been like, well, it'll be fine. Like the universe will like work it out. Like the universe is always looking out for me and is always going to take care of me. The universe is always acting with my best interest in mind. Like it's always to teach me something and it's always to help me grow as a person. And I've always like operated on that mindset, but now I feel like I've ascended past that and I'm like operating with the universe almost. Like you guys, I can't even explain it to you. Like the energy I felt today, you know what? It could be me tripping and it could have just been I was getting a second wind from that goddamn Starbucks. But if I'm being quite honest, I still feel really energized right now. Like I have not gotten off this high at all today. I have just been really energized and motivated to like get everything done today and do everything that I want to do. Like this is the manifestation energy. This is me doing the most and getting everything I want. I don't know. And also it's Gemini season now. Honestly, it could also just be Gemini season and we just had a new moon. There's a lot of cosmic energy happening right now, but like, I feel like I'm harnessing it and like using it. Anyways, if you're not that spiritual, sorry, I am. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Or just go watch one of my vlogs because I don't talk about it this much in my vlogs. Do I want to do something on my lower lash line? I always do. I know I'm going to do my inner corner because we can't not have an inner corner moment on goth day. Oh, I took her way the fuck out today. If it doesn't get as pointy as you want it, you can always fix it with concealer because concealer fixes everything. I do think I want to put something out here. What if I did spiderweb? I haven't had a spiderweb moment in a while. Oh, I want to do it. Oh, I want to do it so bad. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. So this is like your starting point. Okay. Basically the trick with this is you're just gonna like do the little thing and then stay at that point that you connected it at to keep it moving to the next one. And that's a really thick line, but you know what, I really don't care. Okay, I decided to add another like connecting web right here because I felt like it would make more sense. Okay, so this eye definitely did not come out as well as this eye, but we're gonna roll with it because is every spider web the same? No. Would you believe me if I said I had arachnophobia? To wrap up like the whole like thing about like my life and everything just feels right. Everything I do feels right and purposeful. It's just pushing me to do better and be better. Like I really just don't have time for stagnant energy anymore. I don't have time for people who don't want to do things with their lives, like people who just want to stay in the same place. Like, I don't want to say I'm like restless. I mean, I guess in a sense I kind of always am, because I'm never truly where I want to be. Like, for instance, I would love to live alone one day. I want my own place. I want my own apartment. So like, as long as I'm living with someone else and I have a roommate, then I'm always working towards that goal. I mean, maybe it's a little restless. I mean, do we get anywhere if we're not a little restless? Because restlessness is like uncomfortable, right? I don't actually know. Would you call restlessness, like, would you put it up there with like uncomfortability with your life? Like, if you're restless in your life, you're uncomfortable with where you're at and you want to go to the next phase. This is my favorite thing to do. If you want to just like really grunge out your look, I'm gonna take the tip of my mascara and just kind of pepper it here over the spider web. It just adds a little bit of like messiness. Again, I don't want this look to be neat and clean. I don't know, I guess in a sense I am restless, but not in the way that like I have to get out of this phase and onto the next. Like, I truly feel like I am enjoying this phase of my life right now. That's just how that cookie crumbles. Things are so loud. Things are so loud when they fall. I don't understand why. Next, we're gonna actually like turn it up a notch and look like a dead person. This is the Beyond the Pale Dead Girls Contour Powder. I've had this for years. It's a loose powder, and I hope one day that they make pressed powders. But for now, I will take this loose powder because this is the only contour I have found for me that... This is the A22. Is this a contour brush? Could it be a contour brush is the real question. There's like nothing in here to identify which brush is for what. So for the sake of like utilizing as many brushes as possible, I am gonna use this as a contour brush. I don't know if that's what it was intended for, but I don't care. But this stuff has like the most deathly pale undertone, and it's so perfect. And I always start really light just because I want to make sure that I've got it going the way that I want it to go before I like intensify it. You really just gotta go in, okay? Because goth makeup looks are all about the really exaggerated, accentuated features. So you can contour your fucking life away. No one's gonna stop you. I'm not going to. And Robert Smith isn't gonna stop you. You can cut it even more by taking your beauty blender or your makeup sponge that has product on it still, and just go right underneath. All right, the piece de resistance of any goth look is your black lipstick. I have a new one today. Well, okay. It's not new, it's a rebrand slash repackaging slash possible reformulation of my all-time favorite black liquid lipstick, and I'm gonna try it today because I've been meaning to get my hands on this. kvdbeauty, formerly known as Kat Von D Beauty, was my absolute favorite liquid lipstick brand. Oh my god, like y'all, I'm not even playing. I have so many of the liquid lipsticks, like, oh, I did my very first YouTube video with this lipstick. Does anyone remember this? Oh my god, if you're an OG, you remember this tutorial. Yeah, so I have like every freaking color almost. This is all their old formula, their old packaging. It's that like hand-drawn tattoo art that like, it's the hand-drawn tattoo art that Kat did. Obviously, we don't support her. She is not a good person, and I was very happy to hear when she departed from the brand because I did go on a hiatus from purchasing anything from them. But their black lipstick, Witches, this is my favorite black liquid lipstick in the fucking world. This formula is my favorite formula in the fucking world. It's lightweight, it's buildable, it's so comfortable. It doesn't dry down and feel like crusty shit on my lips. I love this stuff. I truly love this stuff. And I have a little bit left in here, and I keep holding off on using it because I don't want it to run out, because I want to know if the new one, the rebrand, is the same. I've heard they are. I've heard that this was really just a repackaging because they also like renamed a lot of the shades. Like Lolita is not Lolita anymore. It's like Queen of Poison or something. I understand wanting to cut as much of Kat out of the brand as possible now that she is no longer affiliated and she does not own the brand. To my knowledge, she does not even get money from this brand anymore. Like, she sold all her shares. I understand wanting to like remove her mark from the brand and like repackage and redo packaging and like change things. I don't understand the absolute monstrosity that is this. So this is the old one and this is the new one. Alexa, play Tell Me Why by Taylor Swift. I truly don't get it. Like, unless there was a legal reason they had to change the packaging, why did they change the packaging? It was so good the way it was. Anyways, I'm not gonna write it off just because of the packaging. I really just don't understand the choice that went into this. So we're gonna try Black Briar, formerly known as Witches. Ooh, it's really fragranted. Fragranted, is that a word? It has a lot of fragrance in it. It's got that buttercream icing smell that some lipsticks have. I have my Laneige lip mask on. Let me wipe some of that off. Okay, that's pigmented at least. Okay, let's just keep going. I don't have the patience for this. Okay, I will say, I'm glad they kept the applicator. All right, so here's what happened. My phone ran out of storage in the middle of trying to do that little review of the lipstick. So this is actually going to be the quickest wrap up and exit outro of a video that you will ever see, because I had to delete a bunch of shit off my phone just so I could film this, so I can take this makeup off and call this a night. So let's fucking go. This lipstick, actually fire. I don't think they changed the formula at all. I'm actually going to do a little transfer test. Like the faintest outline, but like you can't really tell. And honestly, she feels very comfortable. She feels dry. It feels much like the old one. Not the best review because I'm not actually going anywhere in this. I'm literally about to just eat a fucking brownie and watch a movie and then go to bed. But like for a first impression, I think this is really good. So I'm gonna go before my phone runs out of space again because I still need a better camera. Also, I had to put on a hoodie. It's like really cold in my apartment. Oh my God. But anyways, this is our finished look. Something for Goth Day. By the time I upload this, it's gonna be like a month after Goth Day has even passed. So I'm just personally celebrating tonight. But I hope you're having a great time wherever you are in the world celebrating, or if you're not, because you don't have to subscribe to the same niche and subcultures as me just to follow me on YouTube. I goof around enough for us all. My nose is running. I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat. Get ready with me. If you missed my makeup content, this is just for you. I will try to do more makeup content though. I have missed actually being able to go out and do my makeup, so I would like to devote some more time to that. That being said, I'm going to go before I get cut off again. So I hope you are having a great night or a great day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here and this is your first time seeing me, you should subscribe because I'm literally killing the YouTube game this year. I have so much planned for this channel. You better stick around so you don't miss it. That is going to be it. I don't even think I introduced myself. I'm Maddie J, if you didn't know. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great night.